Tonight's game is just around the corner as we start to wrap up the MLB pregame show. But before we go down to the action, let's take a look at a young player to watch for as we give you the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Jordan Knodler will be in the glow. And what a dominant performance he put together in his last start. He had opposing batters off balance throughout and racked up a boatload of strikeouts.
Yeah, he just looked like he was really in control out there. And, you know, sometimes you can tell a guy is going to dominate from the moment he sets foot on the rubber. They just exude confidence, and their body language kind of says, "You ain't touching me today." That's what I saw in him. And even though I was a hitter in my career, it was really fun to watch him make those other guys look silly. We'll see if he's still in top shape in this matchup here today.
All right, the guys and I will be back to get this one started on the show right after this. The weekend has arrived, and we've got baseball from Progressive Field in Cleveland. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Cleveland Indians. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. What's the key for them tonight, Steve?
I'll tell you what, this team has their ace on the mound, so it's probably not going to take a whole lot of offense to get a win for them.
Jordan Knodler will get the ball to face them, and if you're looking for a key to this ball game, it'll be how he fares the first time or two through the order. This is a guy that can struggle in the early going, so a good start is imperative for him here. Ronnie Chisenhall has come into the ball game now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Number 11.
Mike Ewing heads for the batter's box,
we
and we
outs.
are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Leading off with the Angels, third baseman, Mike Ewing.
Second of 4 here on a Friday night as the game's first pitch is taken for strike one. Eric, we take a look at the Tribe
Here
as
we
they
go
begin
now. Let's
here
go.
tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
It's always important to play good baseball in front of the home crowd, and they were fortunate to get this series off on the right foot in Game 1. They'll hope to continue their winning ways here in Game number 2.
Number 30 is there, and he'll bring this one in. And now we'll look at Mike Scioscia's lineup for the visiting Halos. Who's the one to watch, EK?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's been a menace to opposing pitchers lately. He's hit 4 home runs in the last 10 ball games. He's shown that he's a serious power threat, so they better be careful not to leave any mistakes out over the plate.
Cole Calhoun comes on
go.
with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Weather shouldn't be much of a factor. 71 degrees here at game time. The windup and the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, Matt, there is some feeling that Jansen can struggle occasionally with pitches on the corners. I've seen both hitters and pitchers be confused by his calls on the black at times, so we'll see if that shows up in this one.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. And with that, let's give you a look at how the Tribe stacks up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, this manager loves to do the defensive shifts, so we're going to see a lot of odd formations as the game goes along. I can't wait to see how it works.
Mike Trout gets his first opportunity now, looking to extend that hitting streak, which stands
two
at
outs
8
here, 2
games
outs.
coming in. Chopped weakly to the left. Lindor is up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. And now the Indians will see what their bats can do in a scoreless ball game.
Hey, no outs
Albert
now.
Pujols will stand in now. And as you can see, he enters play with 16 home runs on the season so far.
Get ahead.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention. I mean, especially when it's on the inner half.
And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike.
Oh, a very hittable pitch, too. That's a middle-of-the-plate fastball, and he's not going to get away with too many of those tonight.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Hard to call that an off-speed pitch when it's a changeup at 88. That's a fastball for a lot of guys in this league.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. A little bouncer. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, shortstop,
Yunel Escobar will stand in now, and as you take a look at the splits, his numbers compare unfavorably once he leaves the comforts of home. Into the windup and the pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, and that's the swing
Here we
of
go,
a guy
guys.
hoping
Let's
for
do
a
it.
first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he falls behind 0-2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this one's taken by Escobar. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Well, that's a sign of a guy who's really learning how to pitch. I mean, look at this location on 1 and 2. No need to try and blow him away with a high fastball. This is right on the outside corner at the knees.
Hey, 2
no
outs
chance
here, 2
to
outs.
get that one.
Andrelton Simmons will stand in, and as you can see the numbers away from home, he's been much better once he gets out on the road.
Hey, come on now. Here we go.
Fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
The fastball looks awfully sharp here early on. Sound sharp, too.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Angels are gone in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Cliff Pennington. Leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here
Go
in
out
the
there,
third.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
Get ahead of him right
He
here.
watches a fastball right there for strike one. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
And that changeup's not really a pitch you can sit on with 2 strikes. Because if he gives you that fastball, you'll be an hour late on it. That's a great job of not showing that pitch until he was ready to punch him out.
Standing in now, Carlos Perez. As he'll take a look at a high
right now,
strike
fellas,
that time.
right
It's
now.
0-1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 4 home runs, 9 driven in. Third inning, no score to this point.
Hey, we got one out here.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And that's on the outside corner, 1-2. One and two, here it comes. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Batting ninth, left fielder, number 39.
Number 39 will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game.
Come on, you look at the numbers on this guy, and you have to wonder, why does he continue to be in the lineup? He's got 1 hit in his last 10 games. Come on.
2 down now, 2 down.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Kipnis has it. Throw on to
He's
first,
out.
gets him, and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Leading off the inning, Mike Ewing, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to
Hey,
even
2
this one up
outs, plays
sooner
it
rather than
1.
later.
Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one.
Anytime you can throw a first pitch strike to about 60% of the batters you've faced or better than that, then you should get pretty good results. And we're in the middle innings in this game, so that's pretty good.
Hey, we got no one.
On the ground to the left side. Chisenhall is there. Throw
Got
to
it.
first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth.
The batter, right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cole Calhoun. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks
go,
like he
boys,
could run
let's
that
go.
fastball through a brick wall.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Hey, we got 1 down here, 1 down.
Nope.
Just missing here. 2-0.
Well, it's looking like this might be their best chance to get that first base runner out there. And really, this has been one of the few guys that's even been ahead in the count.
That one's more like it, he says. Back to 2-1 now.
And at the plate, if you've got an umpire helping you out, no reason to go after a borderline pitch on 2-0.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
No runs, no hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Oh, that's a nice comeback from down in the count 2-0. He doesn't panic. He doesn't just start laying pitches in there. He had a good plan to start with, and then he executed that plan all the way through the at-bat.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout.
2 outs here.
As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first-pitch fastball for strike 1.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Gone! It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout. Number 26 for him on the season, as the Angels are back even now at 1 run apiece.
This is just their first hit of the night, but what a hit it was. He squares up on this thing perfectly and just drives it over the wall. That had some serious hang time to it.
The first baseman, number 5.
Here's Albert now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. That home run a moment ago, estimated at 408 feet.
Hey, we got 2 down now. 2 down.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Here we go.
Hit hard, but right into the shift. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, all tied at 1-1. Leading off the inning, Yunel Escobar, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Hit on the ground to short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just 1 lone hit for the visitors this evening, as they've been taken to task by this starter.
Hey, 1 out here. We got 1.
In now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
First delivery to him on the way. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
Well, you see his pitch count on your screen right there. That's not a mistake. He's been loving those first pitch outs. That's for sure.
5th inning.
Here we go,
2-1
guys.
our score. And he takes this one high, 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
And at least he's taken a few pitches here. You know, that's more than the rest of these guys can say.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full, 3-2. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Smoked on the ground, left side, and a base hit as that's into left. And they've got themselves a base runner.
Hold on to it.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller, the thought is that you've got to get out there and hit the ball before it sinks. So that means if you're a right-handed hitter, you got to jump out there and pull it, and that's exactly what he did.
Cliff Pennington
Hey, get ahead.
is into the
Stay ahead
box.
right now.
He was a strikeout victim in
One
his
out
first
now.
try.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him on just 3 pitches.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Oh, and that's a good fastball right there. He might have been thinking about protecting against that sinker.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked the batter to this point. So his control has been really, really spot on so far.
Plays the first here.
Into the box now, Carlos Perez, as he swings and hits this one foul off to the right and out of play. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And
now we got
0-2
2.
here. This is where you need to expand the zone. If it's close, you got to let it fly.
Trying to strike him out for the second time. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. A pause, and the 0-2. Tap fouled at home plate. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a little pop up toward the third base side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Angels strand 1. They still trail it here 2-1. Number 39 will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had him off balance all game.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
And he misses with it 1-1. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2. Boy, that changeup's had him eaten out of his hand.
Oh, and they've been falling all over themselves trying to get it. But you've just got to know that that's not going to be a strike. It looks like it is, but it isn't.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Well, you're always gunning for a strikeout when he's at the plate because his legs make him so dangerous, even when he hits just a slow grounder. So nice job of keeping him off base right there.
In now, Mike Ewing. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
And it's quickly 0-2. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. And another foul ball. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Well, not only is that 10 strikeouts now, but I'll tell you what, we've still got a few innings to go here. If he keeps throwing the way he is, he can make that number really interesting by the time this one's through.
Hey, 2 down here.
Cole Calhoun stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Here comes the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Kipnis is there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Angels are gone in order. They're down 2-1. Mike Trout will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far.
Hey, plays at 1 now.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
He's now thrown a first pitch strike to about 80% of the batters he's faced, and that is just pounding the strike zone. He's pitching so well, and this game's getting late.
The 0-1 pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Sinker is right there for a called strike 2.
And this isn't the first guy that's been frozen by that pitch tonight. He's had a lot of guys shaking their heads so far.
That's ball
And he
2.
lays off the fastball
2 balls,
away, so it's
2
2-2 now. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Now, getting that first out is always critical in a 1-run ball game. And they could certainly use a quick 7th inning here.
So 1 away now for the Angels in the 7th. And standing in, trouble now in the person of Albert
get ahead.
Pujols.
Let's go.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
He's making quick work of the middle of this lineup. Back-to-back strikeouts against their number 3 and 4 hitters.
Yunel Escobar will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
2 down here.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Taken in by Kipnis. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3. Our score remains 2-1.
Hey, here we go.
Leading off the inning, Andrelton Simmons, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So
no
getting
out.
this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
Into the seats, 0-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Oh, that one got the pitcher. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay.
And let's see now.
And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Brian Shaw will get the assignment on the mound here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really came through with a dominating pitching performance. You see there, 12 strikeouts, and that doesn't even tell the whole story. That was as good as I've ever seen him pitch.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Indians win this one 4-1. Good night from Cleveland.
18 runners on base. For the Angels, 1 run on 3 hits, 1 error. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 52 minutes. I'll remind you that the Regional Transit Authority provides convenient, affordable service to